Hey, here's the part two. I went to clear something and it accidentally hit it, so I'm having to redo this. So, this is part two. Like I said, been really kind of busy, and wearing the blue light glasses because I, have been getting headaches, and I had a headache or like the migraine thing again, and, right now, like, the back of my head's kind of sore, so I think it's just where my hair's, like, growing and all that. So, this is, like, the part 2 updated version. Not version, but updated part 2 of, like, what is my goals for 2021 and all that. Currently, I did go back on the part 1 to see, like, where I left off, and, I was all over the place in that video. I am very sorry for that. I do get distracted and do watch TV because the TV is on for like mixtures. I gotta have a sound noise and then I gotta be focused on one thing. But 2021 for my water thing has not went so well because last year I started drinking a lot of water and it went better than it is this year. Because it is like it's the 8th of January. No. It is the 9th. Now I don't know. Anyways, it's the 8th or 9th, and there's been a couple times I've got water, like in restaurants and all that. So that's been okay, except like sweet tea every once in a while. So, well, I actually had a Sprite today, so yeah, that didn't go so well. So the only thing clean right now in my house is this mossy oak, a pink mossy oak. Don't got a straw or anything. It's just a twist and then that. Sorry. Might as well take. Ow. How did that hurt? Ow. Okay, besides hurting myself, that's the only thing clean, so I've been filling it up. And when I woke up from my nap, about 2 hour nap, I've been taking every bit to an hour and, excuse me, got choked there for a minute. Oh man. Like I said, I've been taking a couple of naps. Hang on. I've been taking some naps here and there. And then there for a while, it was like every day I was taking naps and all that. So, yeah, since I've been diagnosed with PCOS and then put on thyroid medicine and then some pills to like regulate me, and I will say PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome, and whenever I had like a spell of having stomach aches, and then finally a doctor said that I had gallstones, so I had a surgery to remove that gallbladder, and my gallbladder was like not misshapen, but miscolored and like not working right, so it was better just to get rid of it. It did find cysts on my ovaries, but they weren't big enough to be worried about. He said later on down the road, you might want to get that looked at again. If he even said that to, like my ovaries and all that, I have looked it up, and it is possible, if it is very bad, that you are less likely to get pregnant, and there's like I think it bumps it down to like 20 or 30% that you can't get pregnant. It bumps it down if you're not like taking pills and all that, which I'm not to be like kind of not wanting to get pregnant since I'm 18, but it's not the thing right now because of like me not working and then us having no money for it, no place for both of us to live, take care of it, and all that. So, and I'm not gonna rely on either one of mine or his parents to like give us a place to live and all that, and then pay for it until we get jobs and all that. I mean, if they offered and they just went ahead and did it, okay, that's fine, and all that. So, I don't know if I did this, but like, a while back, I'm going into this polycystic stuff. I wouldn't have a period for 6 months. I was not pregnant because I did take a pregnancy test because he said there's no chance that I could be, even though I said I know, but still, because I had gained weight, I had been more moody and all that, and I've been all that rigmarole. So I took a pregnancy test that Thursday before my appointment that next week. So she said, yeah, we'll go ahead and do one, and then all that, and I will say if you do not get it checked out if you're not pregnant, or at least go checked if you're not pregnant, um, then I was told it could lead me to cancer, cervical cancer in like my late 20s, early 30s, or late 30s. More high risk chance of getting it that way. So yeah, that led up to me getting put on birth control to regulate myself, along with prevent pregnancy for a while. But I think we're starting to like talk about it, so I'm not 100% sure. We gotta get married first. As I said, we gotta get this married thing done and over with, because it's enough stress. We haven't like got a plan or anything. It's just we're going with it. 2022 was gonna be, which is next year, gonna be ours, but I want to do it sooner. Then again, I want to wait. Then all that. So that's that. I'll shut up about that. As far as like goals and stuff, drink more water. Ow. Save more money. A while back, my mother got me a Sharper Image counter, one counter, and I had like a bunch of like dollar bills and all that you could just hit the plus sign. I just added up to it, so it was change plus dollar bills, and I'd just stick it in there. I wouldn't stick it through the hole, but I'd like unscrew it and then stick it in there and all that. And it was like maybe, how much was this? I think most, if they have a bigger one, would be $15. If it's like $10, I don't know, anywhere from like probably 10 to 15. I don't know. It's been a while. I do have the box somewhere. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I did roll most of the money, and then I just took it in a thing to like hide it so I don't get into it. I do have a really bad habit of cashing out and then using that money instead of saving it. Yeah. Have accomplished one thing this year. I did get a savings account. Started back up again. I had one, and then there for a while I was taking it in and out, between putting it in and then taking it out and then never putting it back in. I did like put like $10 and like I'm just like saying some numbers. $10.92. Well, I took $10 out and I had to at least have $5 in there to keep it open. So there for a while I didn't put any in it. They took that 92 cents and that $5 as fees to cancel it. So that got canceled and all that, which I never really went there anyways, because it never really did like have any interest, I guess you would say. So I got a better one. It is in my, like I said in my last video, or my part 1 video, my second town, which is in Tennessee. Some of my neighbors use some of them banks down there. And then I guess you would call them my neighbors too. They don't live far from me. Used to work at one of the banks, and she said it went crazy. So I called down there about their interest rate and all that for savings accounts. One was like $20. One was either 10 or 20, and one was $5 to open, or one was at least $10 to open, and then one was at least 10 or 20 to open. And it was like 0.15%, so there wasn't much difference except different banks and all that. So all that. So far so good. Me and Mom was sharing it. I had some money I wanted to put up, and I had more money to put up, and she just stuck some in just to start it out, and all that. So currently have one thing accomplished, starting a savings account, and then second thing I've kind of accomplished is like getting in the change habit. When did I say, like half of last year? I don't know, some period in last year I started saving a bunch of change, and that's what most of my money went for going down there to see my man would go. And then of course Mom would give me money for extra cash and all that. But yeah, I will say for the start of the year I have accomplished something. Blah, blah. Here I go again. Some things this year. Hopefully they'll stay pretty good. Hopefully COVID skedaddle somewhere else, because I'm pretty sick of COVID now. Getting pretty tired of the election stuff. Some say it was scam, some say it was lawful, or something like that and all that. I don't care. I didn't vote this year. I turned 18 in April. Election in November, or early September, November. Didn't do it. Too much baloney was going on and all that. So yeah. I don't know if I said like anything about my pants, or else this got deleted. But I have found some like clothes I can't wear. Not that I've gained, but I used to wear 16s and all that when I was younger. I mean, not younger, like preteen, teens, before 18. I would say before 15 that I started going to 14s. And I have gained weight since then, but most of my weight was in the stomach and the butt area. So I have gained more of that since I last weighed, and then found out I have gained a lot more than I thought I did, and then went to a doctor's checkup, or for technically a COVID test. Not a checkup, but like a COVID test. And found out I had lost about 5 pounds. Pretty proud of myself. And all that. So, I want, like, it's not a goal, but it's like a work on, I guess you would call it, for this year. Like, I have been like eating salads, but this year I'm probably gonna buckle down on it more, I guess you would say. This ain't really a goal, but try to get a job. So it's kind of like a point that probably can move on for the years to come until I get one. My friend that I hung out with a while back, we went to the mall because she had to go. It was before Christmas, because she had to get some Christmas presents, and asked if we wanted to hang out and all that. And I said sure. We met at school. She drove, and all that. So, yeah, it was last. It was pretty chaotic. Went to Walmart and all that. Got to the mall, seen applications for people hiring, and then she's like chicken to talk to people about that because they think where she's 16 and I'm 18, they're gonna look at her more funny than they would me. Even though I've been called 16 when I was like, see, I wasn't 16 at the time, but I was like, I want to say 15. 15 going on 16. Excuse me. And then they said I look like 14 between 12 and 14. I'm like, okay. And all that. So I'm technically short for my age. My mama is short from her side of the family. So I get the height from her. Thank you very much, mother. All that. So planning on selling some clothes on Facebook. Good quality. Haven't worn much because they don't fit right. So have put some jeans away. That way I don't wash them and wear them. So got at least, I want to say 2 pairs of pants already. 3 pairs of pants. Besides capris, which most of my capris I can still wear. So, yeah, shirts I'm gonna go through and all that. But back to the mall thing, we went to get her and her boyfriend, not her brother and her boyfriend. There we go, I'll get it right in a minute. Christmas presents and all that. And then we seen like job applications. And we're like, might as well go to a couple places. So we went to a couple, and of course I always asked if they weren't papered, they would be online and stuff like that. She does work at Sonic. She has been about almost a year actually. Yeah, almost well, no, almost 2 years. Excuse me. She worked when she turned 15, and then when she turned 16, and all that, because yeah. So she ended up getting a second job because she thought about getting a second job, and she ended up getting one of the jobs. And all that. So yeah, it's not a goal, but I'd like it to be. But it's like a point where I'd like to get a job this year. Being a new year and all that, and then so yeah. I guess you would say gonna start doing maybe a couple things to earn money. Like I would do tie-dye, but you have to buy so much and then sell so much to get a profit out of it. And all that. So currently that is it for part 2. Probably we'll do a random one later on. So it for now. Talk to y'all next video. Peace out.